Holding on, Jackies. You better believe I'm holding on, Queen Jackies. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. This is Queen Jack Music. I hope you love it. Make sure you check me out on SoundCloud. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm holding on. Holding on. You better believe I'm. Welcome, welcome, welcome to Sisters United. I am one of your hosts, Queenie. And today I just want to say, how are you doing? And how was your Mother's Day? How was your Mother's Day? Listen, my Mother's Day was awesome. My son is in the Marines and he popped up on his mama. And look, my children's trying to keep the secret, I guess. And they did. They were successful. You know, one of my daughters loved to tell on, to spill the beans, but she didn't spill the beans. She almost did, but she did. And then they sold into my business and got me a heat press. Hey, nothing like it. So anyway, today I want to talk about with you emotional baggage. We're going to be talking about emotional baggage. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please go ahead and share this show with somebody, okay? Because today I'm going to be talking about that stuff that holds you back, that stuff, that heavy stuff that you tend to carry with you. You tend to let it attach itself to you and you just carry it everywhere you go. It's time to let it go. It's time to release yourself from some things, okay? So we're going to take a break. And when we come back, we're going to get into it. And I'm telling you, you want to be here. We're going to be talking about emotional baggage. So come on back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Okay. So today we want to talk about emotional baggage, the things that hold us in a pattern. It holds, or grips our heart and our soul and keeps us from moving forward in a healthy relationship or getting in a relationship and can't receive love. And emotional baggage is a pitfall, or I guess you could say a a trap that was set up by the enemy. When your heart is broken, when somebody has abandoned you, when somebody has decided to move on or decided to hurt you, and you begin to build up different you begin to build up a wall, different places in your life, or you say, I'm going to protect this now, I'm not going to give love like I used to give. It's just baggage, it's hurt and disappointment and brokenness that you carry with you throughout your life. So we want to talk about that emotional baggage today. Okay, all right. So we're going to start off in Isaiah 10 and 27. It says, it shall come to pass in that day that his burden will be taken away from your shoulder and his yoke from your neck, and the yoke will be destroyed because of the anointed oil. Okay, the yoke will be broken. It's going to come a day when God is going to heal that broken heart, when he's going to take those things off of you that people try to deposit in your spirit, when people lied on you and tried to make you think one thing of yourself and you knew you were not that person. This is the time in your life when God says, I'm about to break that off of your life. Okay, and so we want to talk about that today, the pitfalls and the brokenness that comes with different things that happen to us in our lives. That emotional baggage can cause so much interference with progress, with you being able to see straight. I do a study called Life After Rejection, and it talks about how you're no longer, when you have been rejected or abandoned, you no longer see things clearly until you heal. Okay. Hey, Rita, what's going on?
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Nothing.
Good morning. I'm starting a
Just
topic today called emotional baggage. We're going to deal with emotional baggage and how to get free from it. Okay.
mhm. Yes,
So,
ma'am.
how did your mother enjoy her Mother's Day?
It was good. We didn't, we had another event that actually happened the same day, but it was great. We enjoyed it. We went to the park
Oh,
and had fun, enjoyed family. So everything went well.
okay, okay. I gotta make it. Hey, I was watching. Look. I'm on Facebook looking at people pictures. I was like, oh, she had a good time. Oh yes, she got blessed.
And I really didn't
Yeah.
even upload my pictures. Like, I was so torn between all this stuff, and I was just like, I didn't even really upload my pictures. I uploaded one picture to the story, but yeah, I, I was so tired. I was just like, ugh, I collapsed as soon as I got home.
Huh. Well,
So yeah,
amen. I was telling them earlier that my son popped in from, you know, from Oklahoma. He
yeah, I
came in.
seen that.
So he popped on in. We got a special guest uh, today as well. This is my cousin Leandria. She's going to be talking about her business. We'll wait for her to pop up on the screen. But emotional baggage. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about brokenness. Hey, Leandria, what's going on, girl? How you doing? Yeah.
A month in the making.
Okay. 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 Before we jump into our topic, I want to take a little. Well, let's talk a little bit about our topic before we get into your business, because you're a woman of God, so I already know that you can share some good nuggets of wisdom on this topic. Uh, in different areas of, like I said, we're talking about emotional baggage, and a lot of us carry emotional baggage. If you are human, you got some baggage somewhere. But God has to show us how to deal with different things we pick up along the way in our lives. For example, breakups, right? Breakups, divorces. Listen, I say, pick me, pick me. My God, it's some things that I picked up along the way. And sometimes people say, well, I'm saved, God got me. I'm a strong black woman, but let's be real. Let's take the mask off, right? And let's be real. It's some things that hurt us to our core, and it has stuck to us. And it takes God to deliver us. It takes God to free us up from the things that try to look that the enemy tried to attach to us and destroy us. So that's our topic. Rita, weigh in. What do you think about that?
Um, well, I think there's always you should always go through the healing process. But most people, what I find out these days, that um they don't allow themselves to heal. And
Uh,
like they say, hurt people.
uh-huh.
And instead of you taking the time to heal,
Right.
and they call them what, rebound relationships. And
Yep.
so it's like people are afraid to be alone. And I tell them, I said, baby, singleness is a good thing. You learn,
Yes, it
you
is.
heal, you learn yourself, and all of that beautiful stuff. So I always encourage people to take the time to heal, because when you do find the right person, or you have so much baggage that the person that you're with, it could be a good thing, but you will
Yeah.
ruin it because
Yep.
you have not allowed yourself to heal, and they trying to prove themselves to you, not for something that they did, but for something
Yeah.
somebody else did that you
Yeah.
have brought on into another relationship, or whatever the case may be. And you can ruin a good thing because this person constantly having to prove themselves to you because of
Yeah.
trust issues that was created by somebody else. So
Oh,
I
and
always encourage people to take the time to heal, heal from whatever, relationship, trust issues, line, whatever, because anything that next person do, that could be real. It can trigger everything from every previous relationship that you've been
yeah.
through.
Yeah.
So
Like that self-sabotaging. You
mhm.
self-sabotaging. That's what you're talking about. Um, Leandria, you want to comment on this topic?
Yes. Can you all hear me?
Yes.
I couldn't agree more, and I've been having a conversation with my sister because when people give you words, think they're giving you words of wisdom, they tell you time heals all. And I told him I kind of disagree with that. And we kind of, my sister and I, we both came to the understanding that it's what you do during that time. So
Come on.
technically, going back to what you said, Miss Rita, during that time, what are you feeling in that space? Are you trying to actually look for what you didn't have before, instead of trying to look for what you lacked, what's within you that you need to fix? Like, are you building yourself up? Are you too busy trying to look for what looked like what you had before, instead of
Mm,
trying to figure that out so that you could think, like, oh, I know what that is, but you're not looking at what are you,
yeah.
what made that happen. So it's a lot of what you do during that time, and during that self-healing time is you have to develop yourself. You have to push yourself, and
Mhm.
you have to know what you want, because we want somebody to get with us and make us happy, and we don't know what make us happy. We're not
Come
happy.
on.
And even if they were to find it, it'll be something else to make us not be happy again. Like
Yeah.
we expecting somebody else to know. So it's during that time just being alone and finding out finding out what makes you happy. So then somebody can make you happy, because you don't know.
That's true. That's true. And the baggage is so damaging. We don't. Some of us use our damage as protection. We use it our baggage. I mean, as protection. Oh, I ain't gonna let you do me. I ain't gonna let you. And we don't realize we're building up a wall of bitterness and hurt. And over the years, if you don't deal with that baggage, if you don't open those bags, right? If you don't open them and deal with the stuff going on in them, because we sometimes, even when we get out of relationships, we sometimes are we are looking to blame other people. We are looking to put fault in other people. But I think it's a wonderful time to actually examine ourselves and let God show us like you were saying, Leandra, what's going on within us? You see what I'm saying? What is happening with me? Because sometimes relationships that we are in, they already dysfunctional. And some stuff we done put up with in that relationship, let's be real, we know we should have been putting up with. So what part of us may
Yes.
said it was okay, or made us accept that? So it's like like Rita say, it's really a time of healing. It's really a time of self-discovery. It's a time to allow God to show us what's on the inside of us, that he say you don't need no more. You know what I'm saying? Because when we decide, y'all know women are carriers. We carry stuff. You see what I'm saying? Because we gonna fix it. You know, we strong. We this, that, and the other. But we have to learn that, hey, we can be wrong. We can be weak. Come on. We can look. Sometimes we're mad at the fact that we let somebody get over on us. Come on. Sometimes we look, I heard somebody say, I put so many years in this relationship. I can't believe that you gonna just walk away from me, and I didn't did this for you, and I didn't did that for you. Come on. Come on, women. You been with that
Yes.
man, and he didn't got himself to doing better, looking better, being better. Then he run off with somebody else. Come on. Woo! And you sitting there, look, you about to lose it. You sitting there about to lose it. I can't believe you. Look, you ready to do a ceiling until you do right by me. You know, all kinds of stuff. You about to look. And let's be real, it does something to us. No matter what relationship you get in after that, in the back of your mind, you still have that one thing, that person. When you see them, you want to just rip their nose out their face, you know. But you have to stop, and you have to say, okay. It's okay to stop and say, hey, I did what I was supposed to do in that relationship. I allowed this to happen to me in this relationship. Lord, help me, build
Yes.
me so that I won't allow this to happen again. But I want to be healthy. I want to be healed. And then like Rita said, can you be single? Can you be with yourself? You know, some of us we can't be with ourselves. I got to have I got to have somebody. Right? But can you love yourself? Can
Let
you
me
date
take back.
yourself?
Let me.
Can you be married to yourself? Can you give gifts to yourself on in February? Come on. Can you do these things for you? Because when you start doing these things for you, you set a standard.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And when people come in, when people come into your circle, they gotta
Yes.
grind to the standard, baby. Listen, like Leandra say, you don't know what happiness is.
Now I
You
wouldn't
don't
get
know
that
what it
though.
is. You want to say something? Go ahead.
I was saying, now I don't I wouldn't get that for myself. You know, when you start buying your own self gifts. And then I saw somebody, it was a prophet, she put up a status and she said, don't ignore the red flag so you can wear the white dress. I said, now that's a word.
Oh,
That's a word right there.
Yes.
so that you can wear. I mean, for real. Because think about it. I'm because we always want the wedding, and we don't understand it's a marriage involved. Okay. We want the wedding. Oh, we picked out the colors. We prepare more for the wedding than for the marriage. You know, we know. Look, we know where Mama gonna sit, the family gonna sit. We know what position they supposed to be in. But in the marriage, we can't figure out what position Mama supposed to be in. Y'all don't take me there. You got to plan for. You got to get you together. First of all, if you don't get you together, you'll always plan for the wedding instead of the marriage. Let's just be real. You know, but. And talking about baggage, let's name some
Yeah.
of the baggage that we
Wow, that's
carry.
good.
So people can, because We got to take responsibility. Okay, that's one of my main sayings. I always say, take responsibility, be responsible. What are some of the things, Rita, that you think we carry? Let's just name some of the baggage, some of the bags.
I think the number one is trust.
Mm,
That's one of the, I believe, one of the biggest issues is trust issues because of things that people have done to them prior due to lying, infidelity, whatever the case may be, disrespect,
mm-hmm.
whatever the case. And so people, when they move on to new relationships, because every person before them has quote unquote cheated on them,
Mm,
when they do find a good thing, they can't trust the person because now it's like I don't think nobody's good. All quote unquote all men are the same or all women are the same, but it's basically just the ones you have personally dealt with. I can't say every man and every woman is the same. It's the same people you keep choosing
right,
in that realm. So of course you're gonna have the same outcome because you keep choosing the same type of people. So I would definitely, church switch the game up. But I'm saying I think the number one issue is trust. Nobody can trust nobody because it's all a
mm,
game. Um, the world, relationships, marriage, all that stuff is a game now. So you got to be extremely careful who you get with.
oh,
So
yeah.
um, my number one that to me tops everything is trust.
Trust.
You can't trust nobody. You can't have a relationship without trust
That's right. Okay,
because you're gonna
Leandra, what?
question everything they do.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And it ain't. Look, you're gonna question everything that they do, and it's like you can't help it. It's like you can't help it because that's
Right.
your bag. That's your bag. You know what I'm saying? We talking about our
Yeah.
bags, right? Our baggage.
Yeah.
That's your bag. Your bag is I don't trust nobody,
Hmm.
and I ain't gonna let nobody do me in no more, right? So guess what? When you look, in
Hmm.
order for you to deal with people. You gotta what they say, come out of a bag on them. You're gonna come out of a bag. You're gonna do it. Okay, Leandra, what
Yeah.
bag do you think a lot of people carry when we talk about baggage and hurt and pain? What's the bag?
What happened to us when we were kids? Something that happened when we were kids, and that's where it all starts. That's where it all starts with continuing to do those layers. So then you start leaving the bag of standards. Like with everything you move up, it's like you just okay, you leave standards. You don't take that baggage with you. You say, "Well, I'm gonna take that bag off." I maybe that's too much to ask for somebody. So you drop that bag off. But as far
Yeah.
as with that with that baggage, it starts all the way back from when you was a kid. It starts
Mhm.
starting to deal with that, and we say we don't deal with it, but if you realize when you start putting layer upon layer upon layers because it happened before and you
Ooh-wee.
ignored it before, so you're just continuing to cover it up, cover it up,
Yeah.
cover it
Yeah.
up, and just continuing to just put layer upon layer upon layer. So that's all starting from when you was a kid. So you just saw something that reminded you of that. Some you
And
ain't
when
recognized or dealt with since all the way back
yeah.
then. So a lot of times we looking at other people, but it's us. What are we hoarding? What bags are we still hoarding from when our daddy didn't come pick us up
Oh, I was
from
just
when our
gonna say
mama
it.
took us to church and we wanted to go to the game. I
Oh,
mean, or or from when we didn't say something when we should have
whoop.
said something a long time ago.
A long time ago.
That's
Yeah.
what we still holding on to. But we messing with the easy stuff. Oh, he
Yeah.
cheated on me. No. You really didn't like him
Yeah.
anyway. That was build a bear. You built him to be who you wanted him to be. So really, when he cheated on you, you knew that wasn't who you wanted in the first place. But that's the
Wait,
easy
wait.
thing to address right there.
Leandra, you just hit something.
But yeah.
Let's just stop and build the bear. Listen, Let's just stop right there and build about. Oh my God, you build. Listen, listen. Listen. Oh my God, our projects. When you pick a person that you know is not the one, but you figure they got potential. I could look. You looking at him saying, if I could just
No,
get his hair cut and I could put him. Look, I can dress him the way I want
if I
to.
just,
He
yeah,
so
yeah,
we look. We
the
know.
cologne, yes, get that.
Build a bear. Oh, he'll give his life to the
Yeah.
Lord. He's going to church with me. He'll give his life to the Lord
He'll do it. He started going to church. He did.
to get you.
That's
To
because
get you.
people getting a relationship based on potential.
Put it.
You can't get in a relationship based on
Oh,
Hallelujah.
potential
that's it.
because
Yes.
they might have the potential to do it, but is they gonna do it? Like, are they
Or
gonna
they
do
come
it?
on.
Like,
Come
yeah, you got
on.
lots of potential, but
And
you
then you
can't
get
base
mad at
the.
him. And you get mad at him because he figured you got the potential to be a baby mama. I didn't say a wife, but a baby mama. See, oh y'all know I don't cut no corners, but I'm just being real. We have to set we set
Our
the tone.
side.
Come on, we set the tone. And when we come and look, a man know you got with him because you know what he can be. Come on, you got to cut that out. So guess what? He gonna always try to be what you want him to be, just to stay with you. Then when he get tired of trying to be what you want to be, he gonna go off on you, and then he gonna go be with somebody that don't want nothing out of it. I'm just telling you the truth. I'm just telling you the truth. So we have to,
Yeah,
back to this emotional
exactly.
baggage. I like how you went into our childhood. Come on. I want a man like my daddy. But you don't know who your daddy was when he was young. No, you just know that your daddy gave you $5. You just know your daddy always bought you something. You just know. You don't know who your daddy used to be. I ain't saying I'm trying to dishonor people daddy, but I look,
Yes.
let's be real. So we have to allow God to clean us up, allow God to show us the things that's going on with us, and you're not going to be perfect before that person comes. You're not going to be perfect, but it's some things that have to heal before you get in a relationship. Let's be real. Let's be real. Some of us don't like men. Oh my God, did I just say it? Some of us can't stand a man. I'm just being real. Let's let's be real. Men done hurt us so much that you really don't like a man. But it's different benefits that come with having a man. Oh my God, I'm on somebody's road. Oh, I'm on somebody's road. You just want a man because he could pay some bills. You ain't gonna respect him. You ain't gonna treat him right. You ain't gonna. But guess what? He come with benefits. Okay. When you want somebody to hold on to and do, come on, let's be real. Men do it, but women do it too. You
Mhm.
get with somebody you can't
Yeah.
stand because you ain't healed from nothing. But guess what? I got me a man. He worked. He got a job, right? But because you have not dealt with daddy issues, brother issues, somebody molested you and touched you when you was younger, you don't trust men, but you want to get a man because guess what? Everybody got a man but you. Oh my Lord. Y'all want me to back up off of that one? I will. But let's be real. Some of us have been hurt so bad in our lives. Some of us
Yeah.
been hurt so bad in our lives. So you don't need to be with nobody right now. You need to find somebody you can sit down with and talk through some stuff that's been going on in your life. Do you get what I'm saying? I tell people about my childhood all the time, and some people don't want to hear it. Okay, but I don't care. I'm gonna get look. I get my healing. Do you understand? From molestation, from different things. Come
Hmm.
on, I'm just gonna look from people doing different things. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that alone. But all I'm saying, but God, I had to sit down. I sat down with an apostle and I got to telling him, and he began to tell me about me, you know. And he look, and God began to break those yokes off of my life so that I could rise. Come on, hallelujah. Because some of us are still little kids.
Mhm.
Some of us are still trying to get daddy to love us. We still trying to get
Yes.
uh be accepted. Some of our friendships, we just got them because we want to be accepted. Let's be honest. All of that is baggage. Acceptance, abandonment, come on,
Mhm.
rejection, all of that.
Mhm.
All of that is baggage. Now I'm gonna read this scripture.
Mhm.
This scripture says in Psalms 55 and 22. Cast your burdens on the Lord, and he shall sustain you. He shall never permit the righteous to be moved. Ooh, that's a heavy hitter right there. He said, give it to me. Some of us more comfortable holding our baggage because it's been our comfort zone. Some of us are happier being bitter and mad because people know us for being the one that's gonna say what we gonna say, right? But God said, give it to me. He said, I want to break up that stony heart. He said, I want to give you a heart that can love, give you a heart that can receive love. But guess what? You're going to have to give it up, right? You're going to have to give up your comfort zone. Some of us comfortable being mad. Let's be real. I'm comfortable being the one that's always going to go off and cuss people out, right? God say, give it up. He say, forgive. He say, release yourself. Come on and give it to me. If you give it to me, I'm gonna show you things you have never seen before. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna give you a relationship. Come on, that you have never experienced. I'm gonna send somebody that's gonna love you, and you're gonna be like, "What is happening here?" But you gotta give it up. If you don't have space for God's blessings, if you don't have space for it, guess what? Can't give it to you. You got to get hatred out the way. You got to get brokenness out the way. You got to come on. You got to get all of that out the way so it'll make space for what God has for you. Oh my Lord. I hope I help somebody right
Yes. I want to piggyback on that
there.
because something a lot of people stay in the grieve state,
Yeah.
as to what happened, the hurt, the pain, and they'll never allow themselves to heal. I think first thing first, and something God had dealt with me about, you have to release it. You have to
Yeah.
want to release it, because you
Yeah.
may think you have moved on and it laid dormant for so long that soon as something happens, something and it'll trigger everything, and
Yes.
you be like, "Whoa, I thought that was gone," but
Oh,
nevertheless, it's just been laying dormant until something triggered it. So, for God had dealt with me about some things I was dealing with, and you have to release it. You have to allow God, because God can't fill that void, or God
That's it.
can't heal that hurt with you holding on to it. You gotta
yeah.
let it go. And sometimes, and it's a process. I don't, it never happens overnight. But one thing I had started doing, every time I started crying, I said, God, I release my pain. God, I
Mm,
release this to you because I need you to come in into my heart and
Yes.
cleanse my heart and strengthen my heart. I
Mhm.
need you to feel that place, but I keep like, yeah, I can't feel it with you holding on to it. You have
my
to let it
God.
go. And if you
My God.
don't let it go, the healing place, you gotta first admit, I need help. I need healing. That's the first thing. First of getting help with anything, you have to admit the problem. First, when you
Yeah.
admit the problem, you're like, I okay, here's a problem. I see my problem. Lord, I need help with my problem. You have to admit it. And then you have to go through the process of allowing God to heal you. You have to
Yeah.
give it to him, because if you don't, the healing, you're gonna be in that same boat for years, holding
Yeah.
on to what somebody done to you, holding on to what somebody said to you. You can't believe
Mhm.
this happened. I can't believe that happened to me, but it did.
It did.
Life happens.
Yeah.
I,
Life
I
happened.
tell life happens. Things happen to us we would never expect to happen to us. But then I realized I can't stay in this place. I can't,
Come on. Come
because
on,
you
Rich.
feel you feel you can't stay in that place. But if you never realize you can't stay in that place, you will stay in that place year after year. Next thing you know, 15, 20 years done passed on in your life. You still carrying, somebody
Still
did
there.
this to me, I got abused, I got this, and I got this done happened to me. And then before you know it, your whole life done passed you by, and you're like, man, what happened like 20 years ago? Like,
Yeah.
I haven't, because you still holding on to a pain. You still holding on
And
to something that happened, and
and you,
you gotta release it. You got to.
Rita, you hit on something because we also, you'll hang on to it for so long, like I was saying earlier, you'll hang on to it so long till you make that an excuse to be the way you are. You know, you begin to use it, you
That's
know.
what that yes. Because it's easy, and that's what, but God allows that, because I
Yeah,
found myself, I got mad at my kids because I know their potential. I got get mad at them in school because I'm like, I know you can do this, but you just make your mind, you make yourself feel comfortable where you are, so when you do lose, you've already overcompensated in your mind to make you feel comfortable. So I'm getting on to them
yeah.
about that, and then it hit me.
Mm,
Like, it hit me in the point to where it was like, you doing the same thing in life.
yeah.
You ignore the fact of what's bothering you, or and then you hang on to the excuses to make you feel comfortable. The same thing you
Mm,
getting onto your kids about is the same thing that you're doing in life.
in
The
life.
same
Oh my
thing that you're doing, not on a test, but in life, in
God. Yeah,
growing and doing anything. Like, you're holding on to this so you feel comfortable being complacent, and you feel like
Jesus.
you have an excuse. The easiest thing to do is to sit up there and worry. That's the
Yeah,
easiest thing to do, to sit up there and cry about it and do this about it. Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. But then when you start switching your easy to where you can replace your complaints with thanks, like you were saying, like whenever you cry and whenever you do stuff, you start replacing that with, God, I thank you. God, help me. God, deliver me. God, I need you. God, I gotta get up out of this. What do I need to do? What do I need to find myself doing so that I can get up out of this rut? God, help me. Thank you for showing me me.
yeah,
Now
yeah.
help me be a better me. God, help me, show me, help me. And then just
Jesus.
continue to do that. When you find yourself feeling that complacent, okay, it's okay. You can cry. You can cry
Yeah,
because it's normal to cry because you got hurt again, or it's normal to cry because no, change the normality, change it.
change it. Change it. Ooh, y'all, listen. This topic here, my God. Watch this. In Luke 4:18 and through 19, it says, the Spirit of the Lord is upon me because he has anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He has sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to the captives. What now? I wanted to read that because one of the bags, and then we're going to move on to our special guest. One of the bags we carry when we are not delivered, let's be real, is control and manipulation. Some of, oh, I'm not controlling, oh, I'm not manipulative.
Whoa.
Hold on, hold on. When you looked at that man and said he has potential, I can make him what he's supposed to be, right? When you said, come on, when you said, I'm gonna choose this man because he's weak and I can control him instead of this man because he looks like he gonna, come on, come on. Oh, he too strong for me. Oh, he too, come on. Control and manipulation. One of the things
Mm.
that's in everybody's bag when you have been hurt, right? Me myself, a victim of rape. I saw after I came out of it, I was trying to control every little thing, right? Why? Because that situation I couldn't control. So I said it in my head, right? I'm gonna control everything that come in my life. I'm not gonna let you hurt me. Look, if you look like you about to do, that's control. We want to control what comes into our lives. You get what I'm saying? Look, and then we let things in our life and say, look at God. God did. God didn't do that. You did that. You did that because you want everything to be under your control. You want it to look, even when it comes to, I got grown kids, right? The Lord had to tell me to back up off them. They grown, right? I got to tell them, sit down. Come here. What you doing that for? What? Look, the Lord say, look at you. Look at you. You're doing it again. You get what I'm saying? So we Manipulate, manipulation and control, even for the silent, meek person, is there if you don't get healed. It'll happen. When we put up barriers, ain't they control? When we say ain't nobody gonna hurt me no more, ain't nobody gonna do this to me no more, control sets in. Manipulation
Control.
says, you want somebody to love you the way you want them to love you. Ain't that manipulation? People have to love you. Come on. People got to love you. You got to learn. What we talk about, Rita, love language, right? Control ain't in love. Control ain't in that. That's a submission, right? So we have to be able to identify the areas in our lives where we have allowed the enemy to come in, come on, and begin to control and manipulate things, right? We got to be able to say, oh, I see you, devil. Okay, God, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I need you to take this off of me right now. We got to be willing to see what God is trying to show us when he shows us our attitude is bad. When he shows us that we are that we are the one that's mean and rude and selfish. We got to be willing to say, okay, God, I humble myself, So baggage, talking about emotional baggage, talking about allowing God to heal us, talking about surrendering, which is one of the hardest things. Surrender. Lord, I don't want to surrender. I want to fix this. I want to. No, God said, give it to me. He said, give it to me. The more you try to fix it, the more, come on, the worse it gets, right? The Lord said, give it to me. Then he said, thank me for it. What? Thank me for it. Thank me for the pain. Thank me for the rejection. Thank me for the what? He's saying all things give thanks. Thank me for him leaving you. What? Thank me. Come on, give me some praise. Thank me for your go through. Thank me for your come on, thank me. Oh my God, that's a hard thing to do, right? Right? But you got to do it. Why? Because when you give it to him, he works it out. And your hands come out of it, right? He made you. He knows all about you. Guess what? And he's going to send what you need. Amen. Woo, that was good. Hallelujah. All right. Now, special guest. Woo! Special guest. Leandria, talk to us. Tell us about the goodness that you're about to share with us today.
My name is Leandra Falls, of course. And I actually was starting this business. It was because it's a faith-based business. So God has just really been working with me like through this business. But I carried a lot of things that we're talking about right now, like a lot of baggage. Like I was molested at 5. And I just dealt with a lot of stuff. Like nobody knew because I always smile. I just never said anything. And so I just found myself like getting on like antidepressants and drinking. Like still nobody knew this. Like I just did it like on my own. But I felt, confident in it because nobody knew. But just going through that process, I just got over a period of like 7 years, just like quietly just hiding from my ex-husband, just manipulation, just continuing to so that I could, deal with it and continue to smile like when I went out. Like I just found different things to overcompensate for that. And I've been in church all my life. But when I started this business, God had just showed me some stuff, and I just thank God for it because it just put me in an atmosphere with people that love God,
Yes.
and it's a process, but God is showing me me, because a lot of the times it was like you spend so much time. It's easy to look at other people and fix other people because you don't want to start digging through all your layers and all your baggage, pretty much what this call is about. But through this business, God is just showing me a lot, just put me in an atmosphere where people promote building up yourself. And I'm just slow. It's a process, just slowly, just accepting different things, and also a level of accountability, so now I speak on stuff I wouldn't normally speak on, just to keep it, in the forefront and for accountability. But just with the products, I'm now off of, I've been off of just antidepressants now since February, and it's April, so I thank God for that. And I
Amen.
just take we have a supplement, that's for stress, along with prayer and fasting. So with God, so a lot of it works. It's a faith-based business, and just incorporating God with it. And we offer health, beauty, and wellness products as well as employment. So just just being in the atmosphere and also controlling my atmosphere, like, has
Mm-hmm.
just had a huge impact on my life. With me being 33, I have 4 children. um
Mm-hmm.
but God has been working with me through this business. I'm not saying it's gonna be for anybody, but I just thank God for this business and for just what it has done in my life.
Amen.
But yes,
Amen.
health, beauty, and wellness, and it's just provided a great atmosphere for me. So I thank God for that, and I thank God for the opportunity for my cousin just allow me to even come on here. And I think that's it. Y'all got any questions? Want to know something or anything?
Okay, so what's the name of the business? And can you talk about a couple of the products?
The name is It Works, and Mark Pentecost is actually the founder. He was a math teacher, and God actually led him to, start working for himself and just developing a product that can keep his family healthy and different people around him healthy. One of the products that made me, because I've been in banking for 11 years, I actually
Mhm.
quit banking in February. I've just been doing strictly It Works. I quit by faith, and when I tell you God has just been blessing me, He has. But this is one of the products, Confianza. It's like I'm trying to find a camera, y'all. I'm sorry. It's like a stress reliever formula, but if I don't take it, I don't feel like, whenever I was on my antidepressants, like, I don't feel like I'm losing focus or anything like that. So but I don't feel bad because I've slowly weaned, with the help of God and praying, because trust me, it was hard. Got off of antidepressants because I was on them for 7 years.
Yeah.
Also, we have another one of my favorite products. I keep them on deck, y'all. Super Reds, and this really helps with like energy and different things. Just it has vitamins, antioxidants, polypetinols, if I said that right. Just different things in there to help you. And of course, coffee. That's one of our major things. And wraps. We're well known for like the wraps. Back in the day, everybody say, "Hey, I got some wraps. It Works
Yeah.
wraps. The little 4 wraps for like $100 or whatever people used to sell back in the day." But now we have over 40 different products. So
Mhm.
yeah, we just offer a lot: health, beauty, wellness.
And if you love coffee, then why not drink a coffee? It's gonna help in the slimming and trimming of your body. Because I always tell people, hey, I'm trying to be super sexy by the end of the summer. Because I don't know. Look, I'm almost there. I got a moo on right now, but I done slimmed down a lot. You might can see it in my neck area.
Yeah, you
I done
fine.
kind
You
of,
fine.
I done got. I'm trying. Listen. So,
We have neck firming cream too. Yeah, we do.
yeah, I do. I'm all right. But I want you all to go to her page. I dropped her name in the comments. So you click on her name. When you go to her page, you can see what you need to see. You can contact her, inbox her. Um, can you give us your website? You still
Yes,
here?
it
Okay.
is my first name, Leandra. My last name Falls. So can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Leandra Falls dot itworks.com. I wonder if it'll let me in the chat. Will it let me in this chat?
Yeah, let you know. Is it? Is it letting you in? Okay. So
Yeah,
let's
there we
see.
go. I put it in there.
All right. So if you want to get in contact with her, you ready to start your journey? Okay. Let's get it. Let's get it. We want you to be body positive. To me, that's body proud. You are beautiful and wonderfully made. Okay. I want Rita to talk about her shirts, and I want to talk about her photography business, because guess what? All of these ladies are entrepreneurs. Okay. So come on, talk to us, Rita.
Well, hello. I do have a photography business. It's Precious Moments Photography and Designs. Of course, it's to educate our community, our wonderful, beautiful community, up on the importance of photography. So I capture all what I consider milestones. And just regular family photos, so I do birthdays, um family pictures, graduation, gender reveals, baby showers, all of those beautiful things, because I believe all of those moments are precious in life, because they don't happen all the time. And I always encourage people to make sure their family pictures up to date. I believe it's an investment in your family history, because at the end of the day, all those things become sentimental value.
Yeah.
Because most people that I have talked to, their last family portrait was like 20 years ago. Like child was like 2, now they child 22, and they have not taken no family portraits in between time. And for me, that's a problem.
Yeah.
Because I think we should always update, because at the end of the day, when your family is gone to glory, all you have is those pictures, those moments, those memories that you have captured. And so I always encourage people and to take family pictures, capture every moment. So I do photography. And my goal is to educate families, especially our Black community, to always update your family portrait at least every 2 years, maybe once a year. I always do mine at least once a year. All the beautiful Christmas time and all that. You want to send the Christmas cards out and all that beautiful stuff. But at least every couple of years, always have a family portrait done of your family. Don't wait to 10, 20 years, because who knows who's going to be gone in between 10 to 20 years. And
Exactly.
then if you searching for everybody, who got a picture of my mama, who got a picture of my child, or
Oh,
who got a picture, and it's like, and or one of my thing I try not, it's not funny, but it kind of seemed funny when you see an obituary and they last picture or the only picture they have of that person was like 30 years ago, and they
30
like
years ago.
passed away when they was 75, and you
Oh
like,
my
this the
God.
same person.
Oh my
I'm
God.
not trying to be
And
funny, but I have seen that, or it's like a picture they have pieced together, and it's
all that
like,
they took, all that they took with their phone.
right, and the quality is not, So I always tell people, update your family portrait. If you're a business owner, update your business professional photo at least once a year, twice a year. If you, every 2 years, if you have made a major change,
Yeah.
make sure you update your pictures. And so I do pictures, portraits, family portraits, all of that beautiful stuff. You can find me on Facebook as Precious Moments Photography and Designs. And I also have a t-shirt business called Royal Tees. It's a faith-based t-shirt business, and it has inspirational quotes and it has scriptures on there to spread the gospel of Jesus Christ and to spread inspiration throughout the world. You just never know who need a moment of inspiration, and they look up and they read your shirt. You never know what they was asking God for, and the answer could be right there on your shirt. You basically being a walking message of hope. So I'm also on Facebook as Royalties Inc. So Royalties Inc. um or you can just follow me at Rita Nelson. I'm on Facebook as Rita Nelson, and all my information is attached there as well. So Yeah.
I want to say this. I'm trying to post the It Works website. I mean, yeah, website in the comments, but Facebook won't let me post it. So I'm gonna say it. Okay, it's
Yeah, well,
LeAundra dot itworks.com. Okay, so boom, you can get healthy, fine, and fit, right? Then you can take a picture of it right there. Boom. Yes, get fine and fit while you drinking your coffee in the morning. Go
and get
ahead
a
and
t-shirt.
drink.
Yes.
Boom. Do
Boom.
that.
Just like that.
Just like that. All I'm saying. And I know that y'all got these iPhones taking these pictures. I don't need no photographer. I got an iPhone.
That's what somebody told me at one point, and I was like, "Oh, okay."
With
Um,
it.
but I was like, I mean, I love I'm not gonna lie, I love the iPhone. It's a good picture, taker on the go. You feel like, oh, I got high quality, but it doesn't have the high quality as a camera. The
As a
resolution,
camera.
once you try to up the resolution or get it printed, it's gonna
Yeah,
be
you
blurry.
could.
You're not
Yeah,
going to get the best quality. And even with cameras, you have to do editing with those pictures to get the
yeah.
coloring right, to get the best shot. The camera, what I always tell people, they be like, "Oh, you got a nice camera." I'm like, "No, the camera don't do it all." We sit behind the scenes 3, 4, 5 hours after a photo shoot
Doing it for the plumbing.
to get those pictures right, to get those colors right, to
Did you
get
make that?
blemishes out the skin, and making the picture perfect. It doesn't. The camera does not do all the work. So for those that do the iPhone 11, that's beautiful. That's fine, but the cameras do not do all the work. You still have to go behind the scenes and correct the coloring and make the colors more vibrant, and blurring out the background and making you the main subject of the picture. It's a lot of work behind the photo shoot. Is the easy part. It's the work behind the scene. So I always tell people, don't tell me my camera good one more time.
All right, so
But
you need to go in the
it's
back.
just being able
Okay,
to
go
know
to the
how to
gate.
work the
You can
camera,
go through the gate, or we
and
can.
being able to do the editing of the pictures to make the pictures be photo excellent. So yeah, for those
Well,
iPhone people.
I'm gonna just bust you in the face with this one. It ain't professional. Get some
Yeah.
professional pictures taken, and stop tripping. Okay, stop sitting in the corner with a white background talking about snap this picture. Stop doing it. Stop doing it. Get a professional picture and pay for it. Don't nobody want to pay for nothing, but patronize black business and stop playing. Stop playing. I could do that myself. Yes, you can, but it's gonna look a mess. I'm telling you.
And it's an investment. What I tell people, it's an investment. It's an investment for your business. If you're doing business photos, it's an investment for your business. If you're doing family photos, and it's an investment for your family history photos. It's an investment. And it's not like you paying this every day. It's like once a year. Once you take those pictures, they gonna last you for like up to a year.
Yeah,
Unless you a person that needs content every month or whatever, and you need to keep your content going. But a regular family photo, that's normally once a year.
yeah.
I
Oh,
mean,
and another thing. All of y'all on YouTube trying to get these lose weight quick remedies. You done drunk every concoction you could drink. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. Stop tripping and get with my cousin. You trying to lose it, get with my cousin. Stop. Look, you gonna mix something together and you gonna be in trouble. I'm telling you right now. You gonna mix something together and you're gonna be in trouble. Put a little lemon in there, put a little bat wing juice in there, put a little bit, and watch the weight fall off. You gonna fall, it's gonna fall off. Y'all better stop
The
that.
cleaning supplies. They tell you to drink
Yeah,
the same
put
thing you
your little
clean
bleach
with.
in there, swirl it around, and then, but you got to be careful. You got to be careful. Everybody needs to be at home when you drink. You better stop drinking that stuff. They even got concoctions to get the hair off your face. All right, y'all keep rubbing that stuff on your face. You're gonna wake up with a full beard. Watch what I tell you. Keep playing. You keep playing with that YouTube. Anyway.
YouTube University.
Baby, YouTube gonna kill somebody. They tell you two drops of back wing, a little bit of spider nook, or whatever, and stir it up, let it sit for 2 days, and it should be ready. Baby, you good. You gonna wake up and your whole face gonna be on the pillow. I'm telling you right now.
That's funny.
Well, we want to thank my cousin Leandria Fox for coming on and talking about It Works. Again, you can find her products at LeandriaFallsItWorks.com. All right, go there, get fine, slim and trim the healthy way, drink a little coffee, lose a little weight. All right, precious moments. All right, Rita, go on, sign off.
Yeah.
Yes, want to thank y'all for joining us today. We want to always remember, release your pain, allow God to come in and heal the hurt. Anything that you may have dealing with from childhood or in adulthood, allow God to come in and take the pain away, but you have to allow him to. You have to release it yourself. So thank you all for joining us in today. We will be here next Wednesdays, same time, same place, 10 a.m.
All right, Leandria, you want to say something?
I just like to say thank y'all for having me on. This was awesome. And support precious moments and teas and
Exactly.
and me. And it's been nice. It's been really nice. A blessing.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank y'all for joining us. We love you, and we'll talk to you next Wednesday. God bless.
Holding on, Jack. You better believe.